See, it says we're on. Hang on. Is that better, Reen? Can you hear me? Hello? Still no sound. Okay, perfect. Oh, let's start over. Hey, everybody, it's Amy. I'm back from my 2 weeks of Sew and Sail cruise in the Caribbean. I thought I'd share an update with you guys. Hi, Mari. Mari was there. Hey, Ann. Ann was there too. That's so exciting. We did 2 cruises back to back. The first cruise was myself and Jim couldn't make it because he got incredibly sick with the flu and COVID, and it was awful. And he's still not well. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers, please. And the second cruise with designs by JuJu, and we had so much fun. I will tell you, these are 2 of the nicest cruises we've had. Every guest was amazing. We didn't have any problems, which is awesome. So I just thought I would share. Dana was there. So we're excited. I just got to open my laptop and just give you kind of some of the highlights. So the first one we're going to do is actually our second sailing with Designs by JuJu, because we went to the Boutique Factory it's Carabella Boutique. I should have, my dress is still packed on the pallet, or I would have shown you. I got a beautiful dress. So let's take a peek. So this is basically where we hear Jamie, who does the cruises. Terry was there. I know. So this is just a little bit. I'm just going to show you a little bit of. You're not going to see much of anything, I guess, because the way my computer is set up. But just everything is so lush. This is in St. Kitts, and this is the cute little place where they do the boutique. They sell their fabric. They make clothing and they sell it in the cruise ports. Here we are. This young lady speaking in the black and white dress. She's the daughter of the owners, and she was lovely. We actually, like, you can always tour the place, but we were fortunate enough to do a hands-on little project. Mine is still zipped up in the little baggie, and I'm hoping to undo it tonight and boil it out. So this is the actual wax they were using, and then these are the stamps. So the wax resists the cotton from absorbing the dyes. Hey, Donna. Donna was on both of them. She was very fortunate. So we got a choice of a couple dyes. Mine are monkeys. I'll get them done so you guys can see them. These are not any particular order, but this is kind of where she was showing the dye tanks at. I was trying to make this a little bigger. It's not going to happen, but they had, you can see some of the boutiques in the back that were there. So a lot of questions, a lot of Q&A going on. These are the different types of waxes. I couldn't hear anything because I was in the back. I'm always in the back, by the way. I'm always kind of making sure no one's left behind. And as I get older and my ladies get older, some of this walking is a little rugged, so we have to help everybody out. So there's different kinds of waxes, and when they use beeswax a lot. This is what the stamps look like. So we get to put everything, touch everything. It looks like nothing, like it should say. That says St. Kitts, by the way, which is where we were. And it was lovely. Zach and Jamie and the boys were on this cruise, and they went to the beach. Everybody here was so lovely. So everybody got a chance to make like a little napkin. Hi, Linda. We missed you. But those are your different choices. Yes, so everybody got a chance at stamping. I was kind of wigging my way up in there so I could see look how nice that is. That's Jeannie. So they dip in the stamp and the wax, and then they shake the wax off. And it's a very gentle touch. You barely have to put it down, and then the wax soaks right in the cotton. And let's see, is this the dye lady? Nope, more of the wax. But it was hot there, and it was hot there. We were in these little tin huts, and it was hot there. So Everybody tries to help everybody. It was just a lovely, I will tell you, it just was a lovely experience. See where the other ones are. So on the cruise, that was to be myself and Jim. This just kind of shows you a little bit what. So we're walking on the ship. We were on the Celebrity Apex, and it was the most beautiful cruise ship I think I've ever been on. And I can say that out loud because I'm fortunate enough to travel a lot. So this is what Rough Seas looks like when we're trying to embroider. It was just an embroidery cruise. Everybody was hanging on their dear for dear life. So we had the Janome 550Es. There's PJ, the 550Es, and some HD 3000s just to get some sewing in the way. But we had a magnificent time. This is just an image. This is the port, Key West, maybe. And I've been to the Keys a couple times, and it was really nice. I was just trying to show you guys something. Oh no, you don't want to hear that because that guy was swearing, but it was funny. We went somewhere with for lunch, but think that's just boarding the ship. So that's just a kind of a little bit of a highlights. We had Steph was there. Steph was there both weeks. We had a lot of fun. So with Jim being sick and then me just getting home, I didn't have anything prepared for a demo, but I thought you'd want to see what happens on Sew and Sail Cruise. And just so you know, exciting news. If you go to AmySews.com, the scan and cut box is finally open to join. And your kind of bonus this month is you get to see the last 2 classes. So you get a little bit of everything. And also there is a wait list there, which means it's just, I want more information for our new elevated embroidery experience. And what does that mean? That means that it's not about doing designs, because we have Reen and Embroidery Garden and we have Julie at JuJu that do amazing designs. This is about taking your machine to the next level. We are going to be doing embroidery on metal, wood, funky things that you never think to do. So it's not about the design we send you, it's about the process. And we're going to talk a lot about stabilizers. We're going to talk about how we got there with our software. We're going to talk about different needles. We're going to be embroidering with wind needles and twin needles and doing and kind of technique projects. You may like, oh, I didn't like that, but I didn't know my machine could do that. So we're so excited. So make sure you get on the wait list for that. That's going to be launching in March. And those of you who belong to the scan and cut box or the serger box, you guys are going to get a discount because you're already double boxers. So anyway, so I just want to share with you guys a little bit about our trip. It was magnificent. You can go to Sew and Sail Cruise. The May cruise is a featherweight cruise in Alaska. So you're going to be joining Linda and PJ, and you're going to bring your featherweight. You're going to tear it down, learn how to clean it, take care of it. And then, did I just say Linda? That's not her. Oh my gosh. Connie. Connie's her name. You're going to do Connie and PJ. And she has some really cute projects to make with your featherweight. The classroom on this ship is all opened glass to the back. The last time we were in Alaska, we saw otters holding hands and floating in the bay. It's a magnificent trip. And I will tell you, the prices I thought were really low compared to what I've paid in the past. So reach out to Sew and Sail Cruise, and then Jamie will get back with you, soon, right? So you can get you all scheduled. So Mary Jean is going. That's exciting. I don't know, Linda, are you going to Alaska? I will not be there. I will be, where will I be? Somewhere. I have a meeting. So somewhere. But it's going to be, PJ will be there with everybody. So it'll be awesome sauce. So it's a good opportunity for you. I know Jamie's working on some new cruises for next January. And just so you know, we're having a retreat here, October 23rd and 24th with Designs by JuJu. And so Julie is coming here. We're going to be doing some JuJu projects, having some fun with that and launching some of her new stabilizers. And also March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I think you got to go to amybachman.com. We're doing a 2-day Avenir Luminaire Radiant Solaris retreat. You're going to bring your machines. We're going to walk you through the features and benefits you guys don't know you have, and go through sewing portion and embroidery portion and your accessories and some of the fun things you may not know your machine understands. So, whoo, there's a lot going on. So much going on here. I'm like a busy girl. So I'm here today getting the scan and cut box ready to be shipped out. We had a little delay because of the weather, getting products. So Linda has 2 featherweight she doesn't use. Mine was gifted to me by a dear neighbor that passed away. And anyhow, it's getting stripped and I'm going to send it out to be chromed. So mine's going to be like turquoise, shiny chrome rims. So I'm going to make mine all funky. So anyhow, all right, everybody, sew-and-sell-cruise.com, AmySews.com to get on the wait list for the new embroidery, elevated embroidery experience. And you can join the Scan and Cut Box today. Class only is a nice way to start. It's an easy commitment. You can cancel anytime. AmyBachman.com if you want to come to any of the in-store retreats. I love you guys all. So have a terrific Monday, because the more you know, the more you sew. Bye, everybody.